Are you gonna pop that ass or something?
I don't know.
You got the mirror up right now. Throw that ass in a circle. Throw that ass. Yeah. Go ahead, you little baby.
I'm trying to have you use it, but you keep staring at me.
I just keep bouncing back.
Yeah.
I don't know where to look, nigga.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We got a lot of things going on right now.
In nature, and neither Chang, nor Johnny, nor I, nor Random Realness is engaged in the provision of legal, tax, or any other advice. You should seek your own advice from professional advisors, including lawyers and accountants, regarding the legal, tax, and financial implications of any financial decision you contemplate. Additionally, the information shared on this podcast is not intended to be a substitution for diagnosis, treatment, or informed professional advice. You should not take any action or avoid taking any action without consulting with a qualified mental health.
Welcome to the show, Random Realness, episode motherfucking 35.
35.
Trace Cinco.
Marion Butts. And that's for some old niggas.
Yeah, I'm old nigga, and I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
Who is it?
Marion Butts. He was a running back for the Chargers. He was probably one
you
of the
and these motherfucking running backs.
He was one of the first fat backs.
Okay.
Yeah, Marion Butts. Go look it up.
And you loved him, huh?
He was
him?
Yeah.
What team he played for?
The Chargers.
Oh, you already said that.
Yeah. He played for the Chargers, and he was just like, guy.
I thought you're low key a Chargers fan.
22
and it came out on the episode with International Tay. Appreciate you, boy. You a real one for
That's
that.
nature on the bomb. Me.
But yeah, that's where it started.
Yeah.
You blossomed. Now you know.
Marion Butts was actually before that, but I was a Cowboys fan at that time.
Yeah.
Because I was a kid. Like, he's like in the same time as like the Cowboys winning Super Bowls and stuff. So.
Okay. So you were Emmitt Smith fan.
Emmitt Smith fan, but just like me personally, I wasn't Emmitt Smith. I was fat, so I like Marion Butts because I'm like, if he can do it,
I could do it.
I can be 235 pounds in 7th grade, or 6th grade, or 4th grade.
Like, I can do it.
Yeah,
if he can do it, I can do it. He's look at him. Look at him go, mama. Look at him go. It could be me.
See, we're the same weight. So like, that is a grown ass man.
He said, "Yeah, he's about to retire.
Yeah.
He's on the back end of his career." But
Yeah.
what are you talking about?
He's 28. So
I'm your host, Jay. It's my nigga, co-host J. White. How you been, dog?
I've been good.
We come in, we go left, we forget we just having a natural conversation, really.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Kevin Durant for the young niggas at home, episode 35. But we're in the NFL spirit, nigga.
Yeah,
like we gonna get there.
And that's what popped to me. Was Christian Okoye 35? Do you remember who that is?
I do remember that.
The Nigerian Nightmare.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he was 35.
Was he 39, 35?
It was an ugly number for sure.
Leave it in the comments
down below if you know.
Yeah,
down below. But yeah. I'm so excited for motherfucking football. I'm not gonna lie to you, boy. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
And speaking of football, nigga, how do you say his name? I know I got the last name.
Okay, you got the last name.
Yeah.
The first one is Mbap-paid.
No, that's the last name.
That's the last name.
Yeah.
Okay, what's his first name? Calvaline.
Let me look it up.
Calvaline Mbap-paid.
Boy is breaded.
Mbap-paid.
He can. I'm gonna call him sir.
Okay, so
fuck you talking about?
He's not technically. He's gonna be breaded for sure.
Oh, der.
I think he has a offer that he's actually gonna consider from Law Madrid. We don't fucking do soccer, so I don't know why we're trying to act like it. But anyway, there's this European soccer team.
This nigga made $1 billion, nigga. We ain't fucking fuck soccer. This nigga.
He got a $333 million offer from place where he actually might play.
Right.
But then he got like a $776 million offer from the Saudi Arabia League.
Oh.
The Saudi League.
Nigga, I gotta find it because the transfer shit, his transfer fee.
The $330 million, or what's
it was like him transferring leagues.
Yeah,
nigga, it was like 92 mil.
Yeah, I don't even know how that stuff works.
I said, I hate my parents, nigga. Like, why did I not play soccer my whole life?
Yes.
I'm Mbap-paid before Mbap-paid, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm like skinning and everything, nigga.
You could have done it. I wonder where he's originally
I think
from.
he's 6'2", too.
Is he?
I don't know, but he looks like it, don't he? Standing on his wallet, the nigga's 83 feet tall.
I want to know if there's anybody that played in the ketchup and mustard league that ended up playing
ketchup
soccer
and mustard league
and is getting paid.
I gotta find his first name out. It's gonna piss me off.
It's something with a K.
Mbap-paid. It's Killian.
Killian.
Yeah, or Kylian.
Kylian.
Kylian. We're gonna go Killian because he's killing these bitches, nigga.
Yes.
Shout out to him. Can I get a gunshot for my nigga Mbap-paid?
Yeah, you can.
Shout out my boy. The boy getting to the bag.
Man. Did you see that all the NBA players tweeting and saying like, hey, do you guys got any basketball leagues over there?
Jonas said, I'll go to Saudi. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
The shit you sent me is insane.
Breakdown?
Bruh.
Yeah, so, break it out for the people.
So, at home, if you're listening, let me show you. Or break it down. For one season, this nigga is scheduled to make $776 million. That's for 1 year, right? Mm-hmm. Like, nigga, that is a 1 year salary for him. LeBron James has made $530 million in his total career. Niggas played for 20 years.
Patrick Mahomes got to play 10 more years
oh,
to
God.
get the fucking 500. No,
but he's close. Like
was it a 10-year deal?
Yeah, but still.
500 million.
But yeah, nigga, imagine if he was making that every year.
Yeah.
Every year. So it breaks down to $64.6 million a month. Mbappe. $14.7 million a week. $2.1 million a day.
Damn.
$88,500 an hour. Nigga. Imagine you getting paid. Oh yeah, I just made a cool 90. I only went to work for an hour.
Yeah.
90,000. Nigga, what? And that breaks down to $24 a second.
Damn. I can't even fathom that.
That is ridiculous. Like us, that nigga would have been made a gang of money. Oh my God.
At the end of every one of our episodes, we would have made about 90 grand.
Oh, easy.
Yeah. 180.
That boy is breaded. Shout out to you again, dog.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what he does. I mean, I know he plays soccer, but I don't know
you don't
how
follow
dominant
it like that,
he
right.
is. Like, yeah, but it sounds like he's the MJ or
something. That nigga's got to be the richest, right?
Nigga, after he signs this deal, he will.
Yeah, a billion in a year, nigga, close to a bill.
But he says he doesn't want nothing to do with it because he's like not going to play in the Saudi league, supposedly. But like $750 million, it might change your mind. But as soon as the offer came out, he was like, "No, I'm not."
Maybe
doing
he's
that.
Scary. Maybe it's different out there.
But he does have a real offer of $333 million from a real Europe team
for 1 year.
For 1 year, and that's still just crazy. Take all those numbers and divide them by two.
More than half of what LeBron made in his career still. You know, like, yeah. That's insane. Yeah. Speaking of LeBron, my nigga, you hear about his son?
That is...
Bruh, what's going on, my nigga? I feel like this shit... I'm not trying to go left for politics or anything, but nigga, I'm sure he, you know, the way the family travels and all that shit, the nigga had to fucking... Get the vaccine. You know what I'm saying? I personally didn't. But nigga's 18. My thing is, your dad is the biggest athlete in the world, right?
Yeah.
Like up there with Lionel Messi and the footballers. But it's not like this nigga's name's Jamal and he's at a one parent home and my mom goes to all my AAU and, you know, like, no, nigga, you're getting the same treatment your dad's getting in the off season and getting the best treatment from the best people and the best doctors. So it's like, you're 18 years old, cardiac arrest, my nigga, in the middle of a practice. That shit's unheard of.
It happens like 750 times a year.
I don't believe
athletes.
I don't believe it.
And
Since when did they start counting, nigga? Because
when they start counting it, it's not that not every one of them dies. There's only very rare where they do that.
No,
and actually
I'm just saying.
So it's like,
when did they start counting? Was it after the vaccine came out, nigga?
No, I don't know. But I'm not going down that.
I don't know. But that's wild, right?
It is wild. I guess I would want to know if he had been looked at a doctor to where they seen if something was structurally wrong, because the reports that I read or like watched, they were saying that like a lot of the times it's something that was structurally wrong with the heart valve.
Right.
And I'd want to know if he's ever had his heart structure checked out and they're like,
you're good to go, right?
You know,
and then it was just like a for real freak accident.
If he got a thumbs up, then you can bring all that conspiracy shit, all that stuff, let it rip. You know,
well, the only reason I asked, the only reason I brought that up is because I've obviously talked to multiple people, like at work and stuff, and every time I've talked to a random person, that's one of the first thing that they bring up, you know, and
with the Bronny thing,
with the Bronny thing about the vaccine and all that stuff. So it's just crazy, you know, like what I said. He guaranteed has the best. He eats right, you know. His dad's never had a serious injury in his life, so you're thinking gene wise he's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm good. You know, so
yeah.
Shit's wild though, bro.
That whole thing.
Imagine how scary that would be, nigga. Like you go to pass the nigga the ball and he's just heart attack, nigga, right in front of you at 18.
Shout out to the medical staff for acting.
He's doing
super
good.
Quick. I guess he's already out of ICU.
Right, I saw that too.
A family issued a statement.
What'd they say?
They said, we want to have our time. Like basically they gave a big ass shout out to the USC staff for like acting quickly and getting Bronny there. Right. And then they at the end they like said we appreciate all the support, all the just people reaching out,
the generic. Thank you.
At this time, please, we'll give you an update when we feel we can.
Did you see DeMar Hamlin reached out to him?
Yeah.
That was dope.
And he was like,
just because that's another freak accident, you know.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know, DeMar Hamlin, Buffalo Bills, nigga literally died on the field and got saved on the field. But that's what we're talking about.
Yeah. I think, what was that episode, like 12, 10? It was early on, wasn't it?
It for sure was. It was,
Because it was at the end of it was in like December playoff time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's wild. Fucking... shout out to the James family. Hope the nigga's doing all right.
Yeah.
Bronny, get better, dog. I hope it's nothing serious. I hope you get to continue playing sports.
Me and the family are taking off, and we're safe because we called Colin. Our auto's insured, house insured. We're going across state lines. Colin's got us. Colin's actually got us in the state they were going to. We're in Idaho, heading to Utah. Colin got us. Made it to Utah, and I just wanted to say, call Colin. If you have a boat, call Colin. If you have a motorcycle, call Colin. If you need life insurance, call Colin. Call Colin at 208-639-0412. Colin insures in Idaho, Utah, Oregon, and Montana. Again, call Colin for all your insurance.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine, like, when he woke up, bro, you had a heart attack.
He said, what the fuck?
Like, imagine what went through his body. The nigga's 18 years old. He's thinking, like, in his mind, I'm still a kid.
Yeah.
Like, I just got to college. So, like...
Yeah. And they said that, like, cardiac arrest isn't necessarily just like a heart attack. It's different than a heart attack. Like a heart attack is like your heart has like stopped working because you've clogged it or done something.
Right.
Cardiac arrest at this age is like electrical or something that you were born with. Not really. You had a heart attack because you ain't living right.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. And that's what after you were like breaking it down and said, 750 people, they say it happens a year, blah, blah, blah. I've started thinking like, yeah, I wonder, he could have an enlarged heart, my nigga. You know, it could be simple as that.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's not simple, but it's simple. You know, it's
it could be that unfortunate.
But it's like, fuck. You know, I'm sure that happens to a lot more people, like you said, than we realize. It's not like, oh, little Timothy had a stroked out in his high school game and almost died. Like, nigga, we don't hear about that shit, you know? So,
yeah. Speaking of
stroked out.
Okay. Actually, you know what? Nobody knows what it is.
I was gonna say I still don't know. You talking about Jamie Foxx, ain't you?
Yeah, I'm talking about Jamie Foxx. What?
How do you feel about that?
What do you know about that?
Really nothing.
Okay.
Every time I feel like it's just made up stories.
Yeah.
Every time I read something, niggas will be like, oh, he's fine. He's not fine. Say prayers for him. The niggas at home recovering. Like, what's the story?
So from what I was able to gather, it was like he was on like a movie set, like in April, collapsed on the movie set. They took him to the hospital.
Right.
His family came in. They were basically just saying he was doing bad, but he came out, I think maybe a couple days ago, and like gave a message where he was like, you know, I'm alive. I'm doing
I saw it, yeah.
good. He said,
I saw that.
Yeah. And so that little blip is like the only thing that I could like take as factual, because like every other like article or like YouTube clip, it was like, did they clone him? And then it would have like, say it would show Dave Chappelle.
Right.
It looked like that wasn't a Dave Chappelle actually making the comment, but the title would be like, see, Chappelle says this, or Jamie Foxx died because he exposed Diddy, or something. And I'm just like,
wild, right?
I'm like, I can't even freaking.
That's what I was saying. I feel like I can't trust anything that I read about it.
No.
But when I saw the video, obviously everybody's wilding on him. That's a clone. Look at the face structure. And it's like, nigga, you almost die. You think he weighs the same?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Let him get 20, 40, 30 pounds. Not all of it. Like, some of it's going to go to his face.
Yeah.
Some of it's going to go to his head structure and shit like that. Like, you lay sickly for, how long has it been going on? Months? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, if you
I heard about it. I heard about it way, like, we even brought it up briefly in an episode, like, a long time ago.
Yeah.
So it's just like, if it's been that long, and this is the first time he spoke about it.
Yeah.
Well, that's how long it took to clone him.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, no, that's what they're saying. Yeah, and I'm like, okay, so you did the Gucci clone.
I was just gonna say that.
He was really in prison, folks. And he really got in shape.
They said, oh, you're supposed to serve 4 or 5 years. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna rebuild you and make you a perfect 6-pack. You get your teeth straight.
Yeah, so we can put you in the system so that you can spend all this money and like have a good look.
Right.
No.
And I was gonna ask you how you feel about the clone situation. Like, when people are like, oh, it's a clone. Like, obviously they can clone things, right?
Yeah.
So it's not like so far fetched, but to clone somebody and train the clone to be
that person.
Like, if I say you're the clone, me and you have certain stories that niggas will never know about, or times together that niggas will never know about.
Yeah.
So if I come up to you and I say da da da, and to the clone, how the fuck would they know?
Yeah.
You know,
it would be like, impossible, because you would essentially have to say that there is an AI that they could
take your memory,
put it in this body, because if it's a clone, it can't be like a free thinking clone, right? They would need to be able to like tell it what to do. Control it, or
if not, what's the purpose, right?
Yeah,
makes sense.
I can give a first hand fact. When I was 375 pounds, my hat size was 8.5 or 8 1/4.
And now what? You're 7 5/8.
7 5/8, and so like your head can shrink.
Right.
Think about the football players that get paralyzed, and they're laying there.
How skinny are they? Right.
Like in 3 months, they go from giants to
240 stacked
to 190. The head looks all different. So it's like, no, they're not saying that nigga got cloned.
Right, 100%. Right, you ain't lying.
He said he was like, I feel like I went to hell and back. He said I had setbacks in my recovery. When he said, there's some rumors that people think that maybe I went blind. Mm-hmm. And when he did the little eye thing, he did this thing where he like looked this way and looked this way, busted a joke. Jamie Foxx perfectly like
Jamie Foxx-esque, right?
Esque as fuck. And I'm like, that's him. And then when he like about to start crying, I'm like, that's that nigga. And because
bruh, imagine being so talented to where like you sing, act, dance, motherfucking play piano, play instruments. Like he has some of the most iconic movie roles in black movies. You know what I'm saying? Like, and to wake up and just not be able to do any of that. Like, I'm sure he could do it, but for 5 seconds, or, you know, didn't have the strength to even get out of bed or feed himself or take care of himself or shower himself, you know? So it's like, I just personally couldn't even imagine. Yeah. I'm not even as talented as that nigga is, you know, like maybe I am, but you know, I'm just not famous yet.
Not discovered
you
yet,
know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, baby. I appreciate you. But it's just wild because I couldn't imagine that. And then waking up, how powerful he is as a person, like his status, money wise, shit like that, and feeling so powerless.
And I can believe that he didn't want to show people
like
him
that.
like tubes in his
right.
And then he said, like, shout out to his sister and his I think it was his sister and his daughter, because they kept everything airtight. And he was like, I wish that everybody could have a support system that did something like that in that time. That
video, I felt like, damn, like this is the first real shit we could do. And it's just wild because I'm never the type to be like, oh, that's a clone. That's not him. Yeah. Like, nigga, you will know if it's him or not.
And I think I was like, just like blacking the situation out because I didn't want to believe that any of that stuff was happening. Like, when we heard about it, it was like, I was like, is this real? Like, not saying like, is this real? Like, but it was more like, come on, dog. Just like when Pac died.
I was like that
when Pac got shot, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, he's going to bounce back.
When Kobe died, my mom called, I was asleep. My mom was like, calls me. I ignored it. I'm trying to sleep. Yeah. She called me again. I'm like, oh, it's something important. Hello. Hey, dude, I just was calling. How are you doing? So good, just laying down. I just wanted to check on you because Kobe. I said, what about Kobe? Yeah. Like, irritated. Like,
what?
He
unretired? He dropped 60 or something?
Like, what the fuck? Dude, he just died in a helicopter crash. I literally said, Mom, that's not funny. Yeah. She said, I'm serious. I sat the fuck up. I'll call you back. Hung up on her. Nigga, I was sick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when you get news like that, because people, I don't want to say we idolize, but we look up to or grow up watching their shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We don't, and I always tell like my younger family members this, like, we don't ever think like, oh, when LeBron James dies, until we start losing people or until the first big person that we grew up watching dies, right? Yeah. So when Kobe died, now everybody is like kind of prepared for any other basketball or sports idol that they ever had that's still alive, you know?
I think us as adults, that's how we transition. Right. But all the kids that are watching, because like, I guess as a kid, when you were looking at like Michael Jordan, it was like, I know Michael Jordan's going to die before me. Then there's like this wave where it's like, I think we'll all die about the same time. And now when you be watching like Ja or any of these young dudes, you're like, I'm gonna die before he's done. You know what I mean? And that's like it's like a trip.
And that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, they didn't grow, like, some of them grew up watching Kobe, but not like we did. Yeah. Right. So our cousins, you know, they're not like, oh, thinking about, when Russell Wilson dies, I'm a diehard Seahawks fan. Even though he's not with us, you know, when he dies, I'm going to be sick. They're not thinking about that. Yeah. Because they haven't experienced or seen somebody that they put on the pedestal pass away. Early. Right, exactly. Yeah. It's just crazy. Honestly, it's sad.
It is.
But I got a debate.
What's the debate?
I'm going to need, and we might have to break it into categories. Because I know you just be like, you be diving in left, going hella left.
No, I ain't going left.
You do. You
no,
be like,
I'm not.
Twizzlers!
no, so that's why, okay.
So that's what I'm saying.
Introduce it, and then we can go.
My debate is top 5 candy bars of all time.
All right.
And candy bars, I mean, something you unwrap and it's still one piece.
Okay, so
it's still... Like, a Twix, obviously, is a candy bar. Yeah. But it's not like, oh, here's some Starburst, or... Yeah. Right? Yeah. Or what do you feel? Like M&M's or like
M&M's?
Like,
I didn't say. I was like no on M&M's. Okay. Even though the way you defined it, that should possibly be in it. But I was going off like candy bars. I put Twix in there.
Okay. So what's your fifth? We'll start at 5.
Oh, my number 5.
Or do you want to start at the top so we could debate? Yeah, because I already know. Go. What's your top one?
My top is Snickers.
Okay, so
One is Snickers.
peanut butter cups is my top one.
And I feel like that wasn't a candy bar because it was too short. So like the Twix is long, so it's like little 2 candy bars, and then the,
You really missed that nigga, huh?
Who?
I don't know. He said it's too short. I need the big one. God damn, boy. All right. How is it not a candy bar? Down below, comment
with that Jolly Rancher.
That laughing taffy.
Mrs. Twix, huh? Shoot.
He said, I'm about to get me a piece of that kitty cat.
Shout out to Jacquees.
Stupid.
Shout out to, I don't even know how that song goes right now, but
I'm not
that's
gonna
something
lie.
like that. But
I'm not gonna lie. I got Snickers and Reese's interchangeable. I feel like those are top 2.
okay.
I feel like those are top 2, and it's not even close.
And so that's my number 2 was Twix because
peanut butter cup.
because I excluded Reese's Cups, but my number 3 was Nutrageous because it is a candy bar that I felt like Reese's did really well.
Okay.
So that's where my Reese's, I got Reese's in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I personally take Fast Break over Nutrageous.
Oh,
I'm taking a Fast Break. I think that might be my 5.
Damn.
I think I got that at my 5.
Damn. The Fast Break is too smooth.
What?
Like,
You don't
'cause I
like the
like
nougat? The nougat goes crazy with the peanut butter and the chocolate.
But that's it's in there. Nutrageous there too. But like that, the reason I like Snickers is because of the peanut.
It's got all that nut in it.
The nut.
It's all right. I ain't gonna tell nobody. The folks at home get it, right?
It's the natural flavor of the nut. Pause.
He said, "You can tell this nut was eating fruit." I said, "What? God damn." Okay, so I got Reese's, Snickers.
What was your 3?
I think I gotta go Kit Kat. I gotta do it.
Damn.
I gotta go up there because you ever had a Big Cat? You remember when they made them like
Yeah.
the stacked bigger ones?
Shout out to my brother. He's a Kit Kat king.
You throw, hey, cousin, you know about throwing them in the motherfucking freezer then if you the king, right?
That's yes. And don't step to him with some regular. You better have the white chocolate, nigga, because he's already did.
I'm good on the white chocolate. The white chocolate's booty.
Not the Halloween orange or anything. No,
I know what you're talking about. Just the white chocolate.
Bing bang, go back and forth.
I'm good on that.
Okay.
I'm not a big white chocolate fan.
Okay. Mine was Snickers, Twix.
You didn't want to put Reese's in there over Twix, or you just said fuck it?
I'm just gonna keep. That's how I define
keep
a
your
candy
5.
bar.
Yeah.
And then 4 for me is God damn it, what was it? Oh, Butterfinger.
Okay.
Butterfinger is 4.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you got for? Buttery, crispy, quantity.
You know me personally, I like the Cliff Bar. So nigga, that's not a candy bar. Honestly, I think I gotta go Twix.
My
4.
Okay.
Just because same thing, you throw them bitches in the freezer. Stop playing with me.
Yeah.
Stop playing with me. And caramel and chocolate are like one of my favorite combinations. So
sometimes I like throwing the Snickers in there into the freezer, but you will fuck around and break a tooth.
Just, baby, come like this for me. You just nigga. Yeah,
you know, like a
just
dog.
Sawing it. Yeah. You pull it out, it's like fucking a figure 8. Yeah. What are you doing?
17 minutes after it comes out of the fridge, it starts hitting. Yeah,
you said, you might as well have just ate it regular. Nigga. You might have, your hand just melted it back to room temperature. Nigga.
Oh fuck! That's
and then
so
my
funny.
5, I gotta go. I said it might be Fast Break.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just stand on it
on the Fast
because I like peanut Butterfingers too, but
straight up. But nothing goes better in a fucking shake than Butterfinger blended up. I like Butterfinger Reese's blended up. That's like the ultimate combo. My number 5 is a whatchamacallit.
Whatchamacallit? Okay. Old head, nigga. Old head. I fuck with the whatchamacallit.
Them shits is low key just have everything in that motherfucker. That's why they were
actually, I'm not going to lie to you. I think I got to... No, I'm going to stay at my 5. I was going to... The 100 grand bars. You like those?
Not as much as I like whatchamacallits.
Yeah,
Like,
but they go
like
crazy.
They go crazy.
They're like the same kind of in the same category: caramel, chocolate.
And then
The whatchamacallits are fire. I
this
haven't
is
had one in a minute.
this will probably be an unpopular opinion, but I put together my bottom 5.
Your
like
bottom?
if you eat these, just don't talk to me about candy bars.
Please don't hurt my feelings.
Almond Joys. Okay? Butterfinger crisp.
Oh yeah, what the fuck?
This-
He said, "Bitch, I swear to
fucking God.
Oh,
Go get you some little vanilla wafers. Not vanilla wafers. What are those little
oh
sugars?
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Go get you some of them.
The
goddamn
wafer
it.
cookies?
Yeah. 3 is anything dark chocolate. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Everything.
bitter ass nigga. You don't even like candy.
What? You like dark chocolate?
No,
Oh, you're saying to that person.
I'm
the
saying
dark chocolate
bitter
person,
ass
yeah.
dark chocolate. Nigga.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about all that.
You might as well
side
eat an
effects
avocado,
and
nigga.
Yeah,
You don't even fucking
oxidants
like
and
it.
stuff like that. Like, you can fuck around and drop some dark chocolate off. Some kid's gonna think they're ripping you off. It'll be like, what is that? Stealing when people steal the thing
Hey.
and like the bike gets pulled by like a cord or.
Am I lying or not? Every Halloween, the last pieces were the dark Hershey chocolate pieces.
Oh yeah,
100%.
Yeah, that's-
everything got ate. Nigga, fireballs, motherfucking butterscotch, everything got ate before those dark
And then there's some
chocolates.
stupid motherfucker that buys Dove dark chocolate as the thing, handing them out to motherfucking kids. and
I'm
them
12,
Doves-
but nigga, I'm fucking 7 years old. I don't want this shit.
Yeah, my palate's not ready for this, and
Like,
mine's
nigga.
never adapted to that.
He said, I still eat chicken strips.
Number 4 is Mounds, which is like it's like another
Almond
piece
Joy minus almond.
yeah.
Right.
And then
You don't like coconut or what? Or you just
I don't like coconut.
Okay,
That's
so
the
it
thing,
makes
like,
sense.
yeah.
It's not that it's nasty. You just don't like ingredients in it. So
Yep,
you can't
exactly.
give a fair judge. Okay.
Yeah. No, that is true.
Yeah,
that
right,
is true. But
right,
I'm
right,
just
right.
like, I don't want you all coconutted in my life and stuff.
He said if you gonna nut, you ain't gonna coconut. That's the
Okay,
truth.
there's one coconut that I will do, and that's like the coconut flavor that's in the ices, like Tiger's Blood. 'Cause
Okay.
Tiger Blood has
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the coconut flavor.
You can't
I just
really
hate
taste it.
the texture
Of the coconut.
of coconut. Yeah.
So what's 5?
Damn, nigga, I'm trying to remember. I got it right. Oh, anything Kinder
my
chocolate,
God.
anything.
I'm so glad. I thought you
fucking
were.
hate that
I swear to
shit.
God, I thought you were about to take a shot at one of my low key favorites.
Which is
I think I would have put it at 6, but I don't know if it's considered. I mean, it's not. It's chocolate, but it's not. If that makes sense.
what is it? Or which one are you talking
Charleston Chew strawberries.
about? Oh man, that would have been a close one. That could have been
a
on the
chocolate
list, but
strawberry
it's in the bottom 10.
bottom 10.
I don't know if there's a
Damn.
good strawberry chocolate.
Really, you don't like chocolate strawberries?
No.
Oh, see, then that's just. He said, "No, we fuck missionary. We don't do foreplay. Fuck that shit. Put those strawberries away, woman." God damn, all right.
Maybe strawberries and honey or something, but
Yeah.
I ain't gonna do no freaking.
He said, "Just you got a bottle of honey in your nightstand right now."
Okay.
I would just say yes or no.
No. I don't. Mm-hmm. I don't. But when me and my wife go out to eat, she'll tuck a thing of honey to take with us because she knows that I need honey if I order chicken or something like that. She'll be like, I'll be like, "You guys got honey?" They're like, "No," and she'll be like, "Baby, I got it." I'll be like,
He said, I'm gonna put a ring on you. Wait, I already did. I
Yeah,
see you.
I
I
did.
got you. What?
"If you like it." Oh, she can't sing that song. She can't be out there gigging.
Said you shut that Beyonce shit down. Stupid. But yeah, I can't believe you don't hate on my Charleston Chew, cousin.
Strawberry.
Strawberry and chocolate goes crazy. I
but
love
not
that. It's
in
like,
a candy bar.
It does though. You had a chocolate strawberry Charleston Chew
Yeah.
for real. See, you have it.
Because the Charleston Chew from the start fucking sucks.
But when
the
they put strawberry in it, nigga.
If you came up with the Charleston Chew, you're like, your dad's 60. You were like 8.
I don't give a fuck, nigga.
Like, damn, your
I hope
dad's
all my
old as
friends
fuck.
that are 60, nigga, give me them Charleston
They're
Chews,
like,
nigga.
yeah, your dad was raised by an old
So,
nigga.
do you
His dad-
strawberry chocolate shake?
No.
Can't do it.
I do straight strawberry.
Or
Never
straight-
mix them together.
Okay.
Chocolate's too dominating on the motherfucking.
So you just don't know how to mix it, nigga. You ain't really it. You ain't in there.
Okay.
I don't know what to tell you, bruh.
All right.
It's all right though. You know we're gonna get through it.
Yeah.
I feel. Should I pull a card for Charleston Chew? Is that kind of a white?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like I did get it from my mama. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That sounds like something my mom would have tried to push on me.
Really?
Yeah, my brother probably likes it.
I'm not gonna lie. Strawberry chocolate's one of my favorite combinations, flavor combos.
Okay.
Like when I get a shake, it's usually that.
Chocolate strawberry.
And that's how I judge you. Oh, it's just syrup. No, nigga, they got real strawberries in this shit.
Okay. The real strawberries sometimes suck if you don't have that nice big straw. Because you'll get a real strawberry and then you'll be like,
We did this one.
we did? Oh, I wonder if I pulled out.
It's okay. Just look. Just look at the next one. Okay. So you gotta. Oh, I don't even. We can't do this one. You're biased.
Why?
Who's the best basketball player of the last 10 years?
All right.
B. Kobe Bryant. C. Allen Iverson. D. Steph Curry. A. LeBron James.
Man, this thing must have been made when Kobe was still playing ball.
Oh, had to have been.
And if Kobe was still playing ball...
No, it's now 10 years, not when Kobe was still playing ball, nigga. Clearly, it's not Kobe.
Yeah, it's LeBron James.
Really? Even though Steph has more rings than him?
In the last 10 years, he does?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because what, does he have 3? Or 2?
4.
Yeah, Golden State has 4?
Yes, nigga, they won one without KD, 2 with KD, and then just one.
They won 2 with KD? Didn't they only win 1?
No.
KD got 2 championships?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. Look for the ticker down below in the edit.
He said, no, Chain was fucked up. He did it. That's a shit.
I feel like Durant only has 1. Because then you get...
How many rings does Golden State Warriors have? I sounded dumb as fuck. How many rings does Golden State Warriors have?
It's so hard to talk to Siri.
2015 NBA Finals, 2017 NBA Finals, 2018, 2022.
In 2022. So what were those first 2?
2015, 2017, 2018, 2022. So 3 in a...
Look up how many Kevin Durant has. Because I feel like
how
he only
many
got
rings
1.
does Kevin Durant have? As a professional, he's won 2 NBA championships. Nigga, I know what I'm talking about, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga. I try to tell you, nigga. Didn't I tell you?
I guess you are
correct. That is correct.
You're right.
So you sticking with LeBron? Because I'm going to go Steph. Based off of how the game's changed and rings, so...
Yeah, without any bias, I'm gonna go with LeBron.
I
was a witness. I'm a witness. I've seen it all.
Yeah,
I've seen what he's done. And
feel
did
that.
it say in basketball or in life?
In basketball.
Oh, okay.
In the last 10 years, who's the best basketball, not life player, basketball player?
Think about when the world was scared to go outside. LeBron James and the Lakers.
Oh God,
won an NBA championship. When the world
they said that bubble didn't matter. They said it. They said it.
Who's they?
Everybody. That's important. Not you, nigga.
Should not be.
Fuck you talking about? You don't know what you're talking about, nigga.
I do.
Barely.
I know.
When it comes to numbers, barely.
I know.
He said, I know a lot about a little bit.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying. But I do know that kickers... Some of the top-rated kickers make about 70% of what...
Did you see Saquon resigned?
I did not hear.
From 10.1 million to 11. Or 11.1 or some shit. It's like, nigga, you sat out for $1 million, my nigga.
Maybe he was just... Maybe he needed $20 million to complete his... planning portfolio to where he'd never have to.
He said, "Fuck that! I'm sitting out." 900,000. I'm sitting out, nigga. You should have been made 900,000 doing something else, nigga. With that extra 10 million, nigga. Fuck you talking
about?
And
that next year contract, did they say it was 100% guaranteed? So he's getting 100% guaranteed.
11.1.
But that's still not even longevity.
He might not make it through the year, nigga. Let's keep it real. Running backs get hit a lot. He already had 2 big injuries.
2, he's at 2, huh?
Yeah,
he had 1.
And I mean the second one wasn't as big, but yeah, it was still pretty big. But no homo. But yeah, it was
piggity pot.
Big easy. But yeah, so but yeah, what were you saying about kickers? Niggas make as much as Saquon?
I think Justin Tucker, they said he was averaging like what, 7.6 million
Oh
a
yeah,
year.
you sent me. Hold on.
Punter, there was a punter that was making 3.9 million a year. And
What?
That's wild. When Saquon
right here.
and fucking
That shit's disgusting. I'm not gonna lie. How quarterbacks make fucking $50 million a year, and imagine if running the football wasn't part of the game. Like if they didn't have to ever put 8 in the box, quarterbacks wouldn't be what they. You know what I'm saying? Like, so how do it's like what you do works because of what I do.
like, and it's a direct correlation of what I do.
100%.
Like if I'm running the ball,
I'm getting 5 yards per carry, nigga, you're throwing for 5,000 yards guaranteed.
Yeah,
Guaranteed. Nigga, I could play quarterback and throw for 5,000 if niggas averaging a first down every 2 carries. What?
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
We got Justin Tucker, $6.2 million a year. The franchise,
and Saquon makes 11.
yeah,
And that's just new. He just barely got that.
he barely got that when he was franchise tag. I think it was like 10.1. Pollard's getting 10.1. So a freaking quarterback, the top 5 quarterbacks or top 5, they're all averaging $50 million a year. That means they're saying that the quarterback is 5 times
more important,
more impactful than your best running back. It's saying like we're gonna play Jimmy Garoppolo $20 million,
and Josh Jacobs, you're gonna get 3.
and Josh Jacobs say they franchise him or something, and he gets 10 or even the 3. It's like no, Josh Jacobs makes that team go
right,
and Jimmy Garoppolo is a liability or neutral at best. And you're willingly paying him 5 times more than your running back, and that's just like that's sickening to think of,
bruh.
Like
there's cornerback on there. It's with the cornerback. Show what's the top cornerback. The nigga makes like $20 million a year or something.
How do you say his name?
Jair Alexander.
Yeah, 21.7.
20. So $22 million, my nigga. The nigga doesn't touch the ball barely.
Yeah,
He just obviously that's a big part of the game, playing defense. But what's more important, getting yard? Like nigga, if you can't score, you're gonna lose every time, right?
Yeah, you're gonna lose every time.
So I just don't see
the discount that they're giving the top tier running backs is just too much. There's not another position besides punter and fucking kicker that it's even close to. Like the top tight ends are 17, 20, 21 million. The linemen are like 30 a year.
Bruh,
Like,
tight ends are what? What? Oh, it's Darren Waller, huh? He just got a bag from the Giants. I want to say he's like
17 million a year.
Darren Waller, $17 million a year. Hasn't played a down with the Giants. Barely played half of last season and just got $7 million more than Saquon, who had, like you said last week, 80% of the yards for the Giants. Like, nigga, what are we talking about?
And how many touches the running backs get?
Bruh.
Like, I feel like if you put, because I would want to say, I guess how I'd want to look up.
Good running backs are getting at least 20 carries.
Yeah, and
a game, at least, and that's not including catches or screen passes. You know what I'm saying?
300 to 400 touches
a season.
And every one of those, not everyone, but a high majority of those touches is guaranteed contact.
Well, and think about Christian McCaffrey. That nigga is, like, mind you, he's just went to the Niners.
Yeah.
But, when he would play for Carolina, that nigga was, every play he had the ball.
Yeah.
Every single play.
And he's only getting 17.2 when you know he was 99% of the offense.
He's getting paid the same amount as Darren Waller.
Yeah.
How is that? I just don't understand it, bro. And Mbap is over here like, these Americans are stupid as fuck. Stupid. Go hit each other.
He's like, I don't even know what a concussion is.
He said, I'm about to flop off a shin kick, nigga.
Yeah,
I wish you would.
Damn.
But yeah, that's just disgusting. It's wild. What do you think something's going to happen in the league? Like, there's going to be a strike or something from running backs?
Before you told me the Saquon Barkley thing,
you were hoping?
I was about to have a whole spiel on, I heard Saquon say that he was maybe going to sit out. He needs to, hit up Pollard and hit up Jacobs, and then they all just sit.
Right.
But he already signed for 900,000 more. I thought he was going for 15, like a minimum 15, and 15's bad.
Right.
15's bad when you're looking at these positions.
Right. Well, and the efficiency you perform at, it's horrible. Like, I get paid as much as the tight end on my team. Less than the tight end on my team.
Yeah.
And this nigga's going to get 50 catches this year, 70 catches maybe.
There should be like a clause like in the Players Association or what is it, the collective bargaining agreement that they have, that if you end up being a starting running back on your team and you go over 300 touches, you get like a
bonus,
depreciation bonus. Like, it doesn't matter what, say you're on a $2.2 million rookie deal. If we give you the ball 300 times, it's an instant. You're getting 10 million that season.
But that's the thing. The coaches would be sitting niggas that are perfectly fine because they're not giving you. They're like, he's at 290. He's not. Get the backup running back in there. You know what I'm saying? Niggas would be doing that. Like, there's already coaches that go around bonuses. You know what I'm saying?
For like touchdowns, but like there was nothing. The Chargers weren't ever gonna sit Austin Eckler, even though he was like, he wasn't.
He's mad too.
What do you mean he's mad?
Yeah, he hasn't got a contract yet, I don't think.
Because he's one of those guys that was just like working, and they were going to work him to the bone, but they couldn't take Eckler out and then put somebody else in. Melvin Gordon couldn't do anything.
Right.
So that's why they had to do Eckler, because Eckler is the best player on the team, and he needs all those touches because he could do what it needed to be done.
Right.
And
that's the thing is when you don't get the efficiency from the other backs, like, mind you, it's the NFL.
Yeah.
You take Saquon, you take 15 starting running backs out, there's going to be a handful that continue to boom, right?
Yeah.
It's like, that's the talent level. But nigga, you take Saquon Barkley, Austin Eckler, Josh Jacobs, crucial parts to like teams that clearly need them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you go from making the playoffs to not making the playoffs, and it's like, that's why we should have gave him $5 extra million.
Yeah, and every team payroll, because them owners are making huge profits. So it's not like they need to cut out, I would say about $10 million per running back across the league. What are the 32 teams that there is?
Right.
To make profits. Like, they need to either move the salary cap up so that running backs can make a minimum of like 15 a year. Like,
right.
There's just no way that's where they need to cut costs to build rosters
or have a play cap. Like, players are going to get mad, but like, hey, you're a running back. We're not going to pay you. We can only use you so many times. You know what I'm saying? Like,
a play cap.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like how many plays they can do.
Still something right. We're not going to run you 400 times in this season and you only made $1 million. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's some bullshit.
Yeah.
Because it takes one play. That's all it takes. One play. A practice. Niggas, how many times have niggas blown out knees in practice?
Yeah, especially with the CTE piece, like the linebackers are getting.
There's
people are getting paid for the danger, but the running backs aren't getting paid for the danger.
And they get the most danger.
They're right there with linebackers.
100%.
I would say they're 1-1 probably.
But think, when linebackers drop off into coverage and a running back's not running, like he's not running the ball and he doesn't have a route, he's still blocking somebody.
Yep.
Linebackers will just be open fields, patrolling, and they might get a hit. Like, they might be in on the tackle, but they also might not be.
Yeah.
I'm chipping somebody every time. I'm not running a route.
That's just another good point to just say that it's fucking
fucked
asinine and fucked up what's happening right now with running backs.
Yeah, well, and that's crazy because I know running backs like your love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that was like my first, like, I was a dog when I was a running back, and so like I love football because of that position.
Yeah.
And so it's like, damn, nigga, could I imagine just be like, give me $1 million, I'll go kill myself. Like, what?
It's like, and I can't even like want to like push my son to play running back
Right.
Because I'm like, no, just be
And
a slot. Do what Tyreek Hill did.
It's funny because everybody's like, oh, wide receivers are divas. Yeah, because they make 5 times more than you niggas. Like, duh, they're divas.
Yeah.
They're out here getting massaged up and down before and after practice while you're up here fucking can't even walk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're
running backs at one point were getting paid.
Right.
We're getting paid, and it was like, oh, yeah, be the top running back. They're going to cash you out, and then it all flipped.
Like I said on the last episode, is a fucking one disclosed GM said, I'd rather just play a running back his rookie contract and then for 5 years and then sign something like draft one, draft high.
Yeah.
And it's like, damn, like if that's not just one GM that thinks that way, like these niggas hang out and they have discussions and blah, blah, blah. And they get, that's the strategy that's working right now.
Mm-hmm. It just doesn't make sense that GMs or owners should be trying to cut costs like that. Like 300. So if every running back that was a starting running back got a $10 million pay increase, so that would be taking Saquon from 10 to 20. The people that are at 1, that are starters that are getting paid $2 million to 12, like
right.
Eckler, maybe he's making 5 or something. Take him to 15. That would only be $320 extra million.
Right.
That comes out of the owners or whatever, but that's not that 300. The profits that they're splitting is not just 320 million for the league. It's billions.
It's a $1 billion company, my nigga. Yeah,
it's just asinine that you're trying to make these decisions. Like
my nigga, you know what the NFL would be without running backs? Flag football league, nigga. What are we talking about? 7-on-7 flag football.
It would be arena league.
On God.
Yeah.
Like what? So pay these niggas, goddammit.
Pay them.
Give motherfucking Jacobs his bread.
Yeah.
Rushing leader. How do you not give him his bread? And that's part of fuck Josh McDaniels and the niggas that are for Patriots blood. I don't like that shit. Like, we had the best running back in the league. We're not going to re-sign him. Okay. How does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like he's old. It's not, you know what I'm saying?
To me, if I had to rank where I would pay the money, it would be offensive lineman would be the highest paid in the league. Then it would be D-line because the game starts and ends there. You can do a lot there. Then I would say
quarterback or defensive backs.
I'm just trying to think of like I mean, Troy Aikman won Super Bowls, and he's not that great of a
nigga. Joe Flacco won Super Bowl.
Yeah, he's not that great of a quarterback, but like he had the presence and he like did the right thing.
Nick Foles won a Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? So it's like clearly that's not a super duper needed position. Peyton Manning at the end of his career, horrible, won a Super Bowl with Denver because of the defense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think you got to go defensive backs.
Yeah. So I'm saying linebackers, and I'm saying running back. That's where all your like your killing happens, right?
And I'm not gonna drag this on, but it's just sad because quarterback is the smart position, right? Like you could be the least athletic at that position and make $50 million a year.
Yeah.
But every other position, you have to be an athlete. You have to be able to you have to be 300 pounds, but can move, run a 5'4". You know what I'm saying? Be able to jump 40 feet, but you're 6'4" and DK Metcalf, but so all these niggas who have to be able to do the physical shit, why are they not getting paid when they're technically as smart, like they have to know everything the quarterback does, right?
Yeah.
They have to be very intelligent of the game as well, right? So I just don't see how it's just bypass.
And it's
this nigga, he's super smart. Let's give him $50 million. This nigga, did you see him hawk that nigga down from the end zone after that interception? Let's give him 12.
It's kind of fucked up that there isn't 32. There isn't just like a surplus of great quarterbacks because the way they pay, they make it seem like there's only like 10 people or like 2 people born every year. And the whole entire population that can ascend to be quarterbacks. You know what I mean? Isn't that like a trip? But they're like, there's running backs born every day. And it's like, I don't believe that.
Yeah.
I feel like there's
Tell that to Adrian Peterson.
Yeah.
Tell that to, you know what I'm saying? People like that. To Emmitt Smith and the niggas that are literally dogs for 15 years in the league.
If you're a wide receiver out there, if you have that build of a wide receiver or a DB or whatever, it's just like, play quarterback. Like, don't let your coach say that, hey, the pocket passer kid that's like smart needs to be the quarterback. No, be like, I'm playing because I can throw better than him.
I make all the throws.
I can do all that. Like, don't try to box me in because
it's like
there's not enough people obviously playing quarterback to where we still got to be playing Jimmy Garoppolo.
It's the equivalent
$20 million a year,
right? The nigga Jimmy Garoppolo $20 million.
Ryan Tannehill, like we can obviously see that you don't have it. You know what I mean?
And how long have you not had it and you're still getting the check?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And it's okay. At what point does skill outweigh smarts?
Yeah.
And clearly you're not that smart, nigga, because you would have been winning nonstop.
Yeah.
You can only place blame on so much shit, right?
Yeah.
So, but it's the equivalent. What you were saying is like the equivalent of, oh, you're 6 foot in 7th grade. You're the center, but I have the best handles on the team, coach.
Yeah.
But you're center because you're the tall one. Like, no, nigga, don't box me in.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. The people in the league need me when I get to meet up with other people that are good. You know what I mean? Like, just because,
100%.
No.
It's just wild. Hopefully they get a bag.
Yeah.
Hopefully motherfucking Bronny's all right.
Yeah.
Hopefully Mbap-paid sees this and wants to sponsor a nigga.
Seriously.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We can get a little bit of upgrade. We get a jersey right here. Nigga, I'll fuck with you. I don't know about this nigga. Team Lights can be in here.
Yeah. I mean, if the money's right, I would definitely put a soccer jersey up there. We'll be talking about transfer fees all fucking week.
he said we'll be MLS'd out for the rest of the season. Nigga, what you thinking about?
Let me get a piece of the pie. Shout out Jamie Foxx too.
Oh yeah,
great to hear you recovery.
Thoughts and prayers with you, my guy.
Yeah,
don't let these niggas, like he just said, box you in, nigga. We know shit wasn't right.
Yeah.
We know who you really are, my nigga.
Yeah.
So keep thugging.
And then anybody out there that wants to challenge the top 5 candy bars, comments and put your top 5
Drop in the comments.
Yeah.
Is Reese's a candy bar? Because he didn't think so. And is Charleston Chew top or bottom 10? Because he thought so. And I don't. Nigga, it could have been number 6. I'm your host, Jay. Episode 35 in the books. Boy, we out here rolling like Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
Wiz Khalifa concert.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
Keep rolling. What? Go ahead, boy. My bad. I flashed out. My bad. What does it mean if your hand itches? And it's the correct answer. So you have to
get some money, baby.
A, you got debt to pay. B, you about to lose your hand. C, you need to wash your hand. D, you coming into some money.
Yeah,
my nigga. We appreciate you. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share. I'm your host, Chain. My motherfucking co-host,
J. White, the Fi Guy.
You got anything else to say, baby boy?
No.
We out. We appreciate you. Make sure you tune in. We'll see y'all next week.